Hello, my name's Luke and I'm going to be teaching you how to make people think you're good at cooking. Now of course the most foolproof way to make people think you're good at cooking is to be good at cooking, but to be honest, who has the time? So what I'm actually going to be teaching you is how to pretend you're good at cooking, because it's just so much more time efficient. So without further ado, let's begin. First step in pretending you're good at cooking is knowing what to cook so you sound like you know what you're doing. So for example, this, you probably think this is cheese on toast. Well, if you do, then you're an idiot, because it's actually a Welsh rarebit. See, now what I've done here is taken something that's pretty much cheese on toast and then used a fancier name for it, and now people think it's delicious. It's just science. So yeah, Welsh rarebit. Now it's a croque monsieur. Give something a French name and it sounds so much fancier. Next we've got this. No, it's not an omelette. It's obviously a frittata. It's the same thing. It's the same damn thing, sort of. Ooh, this may just be oil and vinegar, but what we're going to call it is vinaigrette salad dressing. Mayo and ketchup? No. Clearly this is a Mary Rose sauce. Egg white? No, it's a pavlova. So as you can see, it's quite easy to just find a fancier name for the actually very simple thing that you're making. Moving on, presentation. So presentation is obviously important because if your food looks good, then it's clearly gonna taste good. One thing that makes everything look better is drizzling. As an example, I'll use my croque monsieur. I'm just gonna get some of this Mary Rose sauce and just, drizzle. Oh, just drizzle it. You can smear it a bit if you want. Yeah, there we go. And just look at that. How much better does that look? Amazing. And now we can do the same thing with the omelette and the salad dressing, vinaigrette. This could work, right? Yeah, this is great. Again, just so much more delicious. Everyone is gonna think you're amazing. So if these presentation tips don't work, one option you've got is to just make sure no one can see anything. Just cover it up with a wrap. Just like, put it in. Just do the same with this omelette. Frittata. Okay, I can't fit all of this in. You just gotta cover it up, and nobody knows what they're actually eating. They'll just know it tastes good, which it does. That's pretty good. Strange is just another word for revolutionary. If even this doesn't work for you, you have one last pot of call, and that is everything tastes good in a soup. Fact. Blenders solve all of your life's problems. I feel like this is kind of dangerous, this blade. Who needs a kitchen? You can put anything in soup. Tomatoes, peppers, and just take off the green bit because that looks gross. Seeds are fine. Different coloured peppers. Oh, ugh. Broccoli. So let's just see what happens. That was an anticlimax. Oh. I did forget the most important ingredient, I think. Stock. That's what makes soup taste good. You can pretty much just drink that as soup. We like to add other ingredients to make ourselves think that we made it. Ooh, I forgot a tomato. Yeah, you did. On those stock cubes I used, I found a nice little poem on the back. I used beef stock. It's a little poem about a cow. The vivacious young cow who lived in the hills, longed for adventure, excitement and thrills. She was tired of the meadow, of chewing the grass. The other cows bored her, they didn't have class. So she jumped on a bus that was bound for the coast and browsed through an atlas while nibbling some toast. Then she was killed and cooked, turned into a cube and put into soup. I'm sure this isn't how you make soup. Something else doesn't work out, just... It looks great. What I've heard wraps are really good in soup. So gross. no, no, no. I can't do that. My legs are covered in soup. It's not soup. I feel like that's what the depths of hell look like. I would serve this to my friends and co-workers. I feel like this video's done. So I'm going to give you one last important tip. This is possibly the most important one. Get them really drunk off lots of cheap wine, and they won't notice if your food is bad. This is called First Cape, which implies it's from Cape Town or somewhere around Cape Town. But no, it's not even South Africa, and it's made with less than 50% wine. The other 55% is, doesn't say what, it just says a non-alcoholic mixer. This is probably what you want to go for. You can tell that this is really cheap wine. Drink responsibly.